How's it going? So super quick video about, okay, when you have my array in here, which is value coming from the controller, right? So it has length of 3. We're gonna be using md-search-text, which basically creates a scope variable as if it was ng model. I'm not gonna get into that too much, but look, when you are using a md-search-text, what it does, this thing here creates a scope variable, and any text or string that you input into it will be inside of the scope. So as we can see in here, you see. So if we type something like ASD, for example, we look at the scope, we will see ASD is in here. So we can use this to filter results in the autocomplete. Alright, now one thing you have to understand, when you are applying the filter to my array with the search text, the array actually changes inside the HTML, and we can verify this with length. So you see we have my array, we apply the filter, which is the string from the scope, and then we're just gonna measure the length. So what you're going to notice is, if we type, for example, 1, right, array has changed to 1, you see. So let's type O maybe. Okay, all of them have O, is it? But bottom line, like, what's happening is that it's physically changing. Well, not physically, but I mean, it's like it's altering. It's being mutated. Okay. So based on that, we can. Well, first thing, we need to apply that filter, right? So we go to item in my array. We apply the filter by my search text. So now we're gonna have it being filtered inside of this thing as well. So if we type 1, it gets manipulated. Okay, so the final thing we want to do is, how do we show a warning text like md not found when the array, when there are no items found based on the search string? So which is very, very easy. So we just do basically this code, which we're going to be taking my array. We're gonna apply the filter. Okay, so it mimics this behavior here, and then we want to know its length. Dot length equals 0, because if array that's filtered by the string which doesn't exist in the array, it will make array length 0, and that's how the text is going to appear. Basically, that's pretty much it. So let's type something blah blah blah. Okay. So the fundamentally there are two tricks in here, kind of like the secret sauce. Number one is to understand my search scope creates a scope variable that then will record whatever you type into the input field in the md-autocomplete. We will then use that to filter the array, and the secret sauce number 2 is to understand that when that filtering happens, the array actually changes its length. So we know that if you type some mumbo jumbo into the filter and this string does not exist in the array, the length is going to be 0. And when the length is 0, we can trigger ng if. And that's about it. Okay, take care, bye bye.